Good morning. This is Coach Davis on Tuesday, August 25th. Going to start today off with a quote from Muhammad Ali, the great boxer. He said, "Don't count the days, make the days count." And I kind of find myself in this situation right now. I'm starting to finally get into a little bit of a routine of this new normal of school being online. But a lot of times it's really easy to fall into just getting through another day and looking forward to whatever the next thing is, getting students back in class or whatever the next big thing is that we can get to. But you got to make sure that every day counts. You got to make sure that you're getting your work done, making sure that you're working on improving yourself, making every day count along the way, and not just getting caught up in the things that are off in the distant future. So make the most of today. Just quick updates here today. Freshman classes, make sure that you're working on your drug infographics. Remember, on your website, drugfreeworld.org, you'll be able to find all those videos and all of the booklets that you can get all your information off of. I'm going to show you a quick example here. This is a past project, and you can see that they kind of did columns here where they have the name and description of the drug in one column with a picture, and then they have how it's used, short-term and long-term effects, and statistics in another column. So they kind of combined a little bit of that, and all of this has the information that I need you to have. My biggest thing with this particular project is I'd like to see a little more creativity in the way that you present it. This has everything that you need to know as far as those description and how it's used and the effects and everything. It has all the critical information that's needed, but I'd like to see it presented in a more creative way, as opposed to just kind of typing it out, kind of a boring little setup with columns and rows and that kind of thing. I really enjoy seeing, and you did a great job, a lot of you, on your menu projects using Canva. A couple of you used some other websites that you were aware of and could utilize those things to really pull out some creativity, and you guys do a great job of that. So I encourage you. This is an example so that you can see all of the information that you've got to have on there, but come up with something, a cool way to present it, something that's kind of eye-catching that, let's say, I could hang up on the wall around the school, and as students are walking around, changing classes, something that would catch their eye, and they would turn their attention to that poster and kind of look at your infographic and get a quick little description of what those drugs are and how they actually affect your body. So that's kind of what I have in mind, what I'm looking for. Lifetime sports classes, you should be continuing with your disc golf notes through this week. Those are due on Friday. Remember that our tutoring session will be at North Ashboro Park on Thursday from 12:30 to 1:30. I have the Frisbees that we'll be using to play, so all you need to do is show up, and we'll have a good time with that. So 12:30 to 1:30, there's no cost to that. Hope that you guys will come out and give that a try on Thursday. And then finally, advanced basketball. Remember that you're keeping up with your at-home workouts this week. Remember, we're on to phase 2, and I really encourage you, as you're doing those things, set goals for yourself. Okay, don't just go through the motions of getting it done each day, but try and better yourself each day in doing those. Find ways to push yourself, to challenge yourself. We've had to get creative with that in our tutoring sessions, finding ways, since we're not able to really have a defense while we're playing, but finding ways to make things a competition against each other or compete against yourself. But you've got to find ways to push yourself each day on those things, not to just go through the motions. You've got to believe that what you're doing each day will pay off in the long term. And sometimes it's a grind. You got to just grind through the days that you're not feeling it. But I promise that it'll pay off in the long term for the betterment of you as individual players, for the betterment of our program. So keep at it. Remember, our next tutoring session will be again tomorrow. You've got your groups and your times. So looking forward to getting you all back to where we can keep working in the gym, keep improving. Hope you all have a great day. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns, and we'll see you in the morning.